Hey, I'm talking to Earon here. Hi, Earon.
Hi.
Hey, what's the difference in these balls? There's all different colored balls and weighted balls. Does it really make a difference?
It does. When you get to the performance level, you can go from the entry level that have weaker resin shells and weaker cores to them into the medium level that has a little stronger of an outer shell and a little more dynamic core, and then you get to the high level where they have a big aggressive cover that really grips onto the lane, and then a very heavy odd-shaped weight block that really gets it turning and moving on the lane.
Wow, that's like golf balls.
Yeah.
Do you play golf?
No, I do not. Most bowlers do, but I'm one of the few that don't.
Yeah, well, what other sports?
Pretty much bowling is the thing I've been focusing on. I used to play baseball a little bit, basketball when I was younger, but that was in my early teens. Nowadays, it's all bowling.
Did your dad bowl, mom bowl?
Yep, my grandma, grandpa, my mom, dad, everybody was big into bowling in my family, so that's who got me into
What part of town did they grow up in?
My dad was on, I think it was the east side of Toledo.
East side?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So they probably, well, I don't know where they went. There's a couple bowling alleys. So they're probably a long time ago. There used to be some on Main Street, I think.
Yeah, there's a good handful of them floating around, and I'm not sure the exact ones that they went to, but I know they're the ones that got me into it and got me dedicated into it.
About what age do you think?
I have videos at home of me bowling when I was 2, but when I really started bowling in league was around 10. And then I just started taking it seriously right around the age of 16, and then I've been just going from there on.
I got an idea. So you've talked to a lot of media. Why don't you kind of, instead of me asking questions, you can kind of synthesize what they did and say, well, this is what a lot of people wanted to know.
Yeah.
So you got an idea there?
Yeah, a lot of people ask me just how I kept calm, basically. That's the biggest question I've got asked a lot. It was just a whirlwind of a night. A lot of stuff happened. Just tried to stay calm, focused, keep my mind occupied. Shot 300 the first game. Wasn't anything too out of the ordinary. I've had one of those. Tried to just stay calm. Next game, started striking again and kept the strikes flowing. Started getting nervous again after around the 6th frame. Ended up shooting 300 that game again. My focus of the last game was just to make sure I shot 200. I just wanted to make sure that I broke the 800 barrier.
Had you broken the 800 barrier before?
Yes, yeah, I had 9 800s prior to that.
Oh,
and
okay.
just trying to stay calm and make sure I didn't make mistakes. Frames 1 through 9 of the last game, I really wasn't nervous. I sort of just acted like a normal night for me. My nerves were just calm. As soon as my feet planted on the ground for the 10th frame, that's when everything hit me. That's when I started realizing what I had a chance to shoot.
And I think that's the videos that some people that are on the internet now.
Yes,
that anybody here can go and see.
Yep, that's the 10th frame is online on YouTube. It's where I've seen it mostly lately.
And it's I'm used to bowling here and knowing that this place is really, there's a lot of racket and people yelling and talking and noise going on, and there wasn't any noise there.
No, it was the 10th frame got very quiet. The first 2, there's a little racket going on in the background. I could catch that 10th frame, the 12th shot I threw, you could hear a pin drop in the bowling center. It was a little nerve-wracking when I'm getting set up and I can hear nothing. But luckily enough, I was able to keep calm enough to get the ball off my hand, and fortunate enough that they all fell down, and I shot 900, which I never expected would have happened.
So what have you found out about the other people who shot a 900? Anything in your research that's interesting?
Nothing really in particular. I know I'm the 3rd one in Ohio to shoot a 900 series. We have a couple. I think one was from 2006 and one from 2010. So I'm the 3rd person from Ohio to shoot it. Mm-hmm. Other than that, nothing really too.
Do they have it odds? Is someone making odds on that, you think?
There might be somebody
someone
odds out there. I haven't heard of anything, but I'm sure they're out there doing it somewhere.
Yeah,
for sure.
I hope this ends up being a lottery for you. It's like you winning the lottery.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can turn it turns into something good for me.
What kind of did you have a special kind of ball?
The ball I used was this one right here, the Rotogrip Uproar. This is the exact ball. Just a medium performance ball, nothing too aggressive or fancy, but it matched up well for the night. It did what it needed to.
So what is this called again?
Rotogrip is the company it's made by, and the ball itself is called the Uproar.
Okay, UPROAR, Uproar. Looks good. Looks like a pumpkin from here.
Yeah, it's a bright colored ball.
Nice,
that's for
orange,
sure.
Right. Let me see how about the holes there. Oh, okay, good.
happened. This was my good luck charm for the night. Didn't expect it to really strike that much. But
did you do anything with it after you bowled that? Did you just trophy it?
Yep, just trophied it. It did its work. It's gonna. I've already got a nice little case for it, and just gonna put in that and let it sit there.
Oh, nice. How about hey? Let's look at your hands in here and see how they fit and everything. Okay, so this is the grip here.
Yep.
I bowl with someone who doesn't use any fingers, and he's way better than I am.
Yeah, I used to not use finger inserts, but just recently went to them. A little more of a comfort for me. Not quite as hard.
He has no finger holes.
Oh, no finger holes.
Yeah, he has no holes in the ball.
Wow, that's unusual.
He's bowling tonight too.
Wow, that's unusual. That's got to be difficult to do.
It's easier for him. A lot easier for him to do.
Yeah.
So, you got some tape on there.
Yep. Protective tape.
Right. How many games do you bowl? Do you think you bowl a week?
Not as many as I used to. I'm up to probably 12 at the most. I used to bowl a lot more practice.
Are you in through 4 different leagues?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, 4 different leagues.
Yep. And
what's your handicap in them?
I'm scratching them in all of them.
Oh.
My current high average is 238.
Oh, nice. So how many 300 games have you had?
With the 3 I just shot, that takes the tally up to 22.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. So every time you throw the ball, it's probably a strike.
Sometimes, not all the time. Like, there's definitely those nights that the pins don't want to cooperate. But over the years, I've accumulated quite a few nice honor scores, and I've struck a fair share.
Oh, good. What else do you think we have to know here? Anything about grips? Anything about pro stuff that you've learned?
Basically, a little tip is just if you want to get better at bowling, just keep practicing. That's a big thing that a lot of people don't understand. You think you get into it and you're just gonna automatically start striking. There's a lot of practice involved with it. I've been bowling most of my life, and I used to practice probably 10 games a day for 5 days a week.
Oh, so you go to tournaments, Drew?
Yes. Yep.
How often?
Usually every Sunday.
Oh.
Yep, every Sunday I try to go out of town somewhere, either around Ohio, Michigan, just Indiana, try to get to some competitive areas.
Oh,
where
man,
I
it's
can really...
like, you've been to Chicago area?
Yes, yep, been there a couple times for tournaments.
It's kind of the same thing as the pool and billiard runs. Right. Oh, good. So you're a tournament guy.
Yep.
Are you married?
No.
I know. So that would be kind of hard to be out of town all the time.
It'd make it a little difficult to go to tournaments if you got somebody looking for you at home.
Yep.
Nope, nothing as of yet.
What are you going to do here? What are you going to do with what you have? You think you've gained in the last couple of weeks? Is there anything that you've been doing with it, or
nothing really yet? Just hopefully this put into motion, maybe get me a little more spotlight on me that I can turn into some sponsorships maybe down the road.
Oh, good.
That would be the big draw
Oh,
for it.
really good. Yeah. Oh, congratulations.
So we'll see if that can turn something into that, give me some sponsors for tournaments and stuff like that, and equipment, and that's the main thing I'm looking for.
So how old did you say you were?
I am 26.
26,
yep.
Huh? Wow. Did you ever think you'd be thinking about something like this 5 years ago, you think?
No, not in the least bit. A lot of bowlers, you always think that you dream about having that chance to shoot 900. You never expect it to be you, because everything has to fall into place to shoot a 900 series. I've hit the pocket 36 times, and I've shot 650 before. So it's just all the pins were in my favor. I was in the right part of the lane, and I threw 36 of the best shots I have thrown ever. And luckily, they fell down every shot for me.
Was any of it close? Were there a couple times you thought, oh no?
I had a couple shots I could run in the second game that was not really late, but they came in a little light, and I wrapped it around the 10, and it caught it luckily on the back end, and they fell late. But most of them were pretty much high flush.
Oh, nice. What would you pass on to? I can think of two other types of people. First of all, the younger person starting out at maybe the age you started out, or a little bit older, but maybe at that age. Mm-hmm. And then secondly, maybe what about people 75 or 80, or maybe people 40 or 50?
Yeah.
Anything you can think of would help them?
To the younger generations, just if you really want to get into bowling, just know that it's not going to come automatically. It's all about, you got to work towards it. You got to practice, put the time in, and really put the effort into it. I've been doing it for years, and I'm still working on my game to this day. I'm still tweaking things, working on things.